Here we go, going into week 8. Dom, how we feeling?
Feel good. Um, Better than one would expect after a bad loss to a bad team, but we'll talk about it.
That's fair.
Uh, how are you feeling there, Asher?
Uh, Stressed.
No, reasonable
Still,
to be.
yeah, still a little bit of a toss-up whether or not Lamar's playing. Kind of needs to for the sake of this season, but
hmm
also, I get it. If he doesn't,
Yeah,
it hurts a little bit more.
yeah. We'll
Becomes
see.
a lot more stressful.
Yeah, it's definitely a
But,
do or die week for you guys.
yeah. Um, Saturday morning record here, so we missed Thursday night game again. You know the usual. Um,
What we love to do. It was
right.
Chargers Vikings. Chargers laid down business. Carson
Mm-hmm.
Wentz looked abysmal to the point where Kevin O'Connell came out after the game and he said if JJ McCarthy is ready to go, he's playing. So that is really all that there was to say about that game. Justin
Yep.
Herbert looks like he's poised and ready to go for a nice little run here, and the team as a whole looks a lot better with Joe Alt back on the left side there.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
big part of that team. Yeah. I mean, Justin Herbert, fairly efficient.
hmm
18 to 25, 227, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Um, Kamani Vidal though, 117 yards, 23 carries.
Yeah,
Good
I
for
mean
him.
he's the 3 games as starter. He's looked pretty good in all of them. Um,
Yeah.
so when they get that run game going, he's a big part of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So good for the Chargers. Got back on track. Minnesota is reeling at this point.
Yeah. As a whole here, the games this week are pretty lopsided to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of big name teams going up against some teams that are viewed as not good.
Mm-hmm.
Just like looking at this, I mean, we have 6 teams on bye this week. Um, Not a lot of great matchups. Like 1 o'clock games here, we got Dolphins Falcons. Dolphins who are reeling, can't get anything going. Falcons need to get right game, and they might have Kirk Cousins back under center in this one. So no better time like that.
Yeah.
Um, Jets Bengals, it's kind of a similar situation there, except Bengals just won a huge game, and they're looking to build off of that, going up against one of the worst team in the NFL right now. So
Yeah, no, I mean it's an ugly week. Um,
hmm and those are just two
Go
of them.
outside, spend some time with your family this Sunday,
Yeah,
honestly. You got some time to kill until
8 o'clock.
8:20. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
literally
gonna be a tough one, yeah. Um yeah, like you said, that 1 o'clock slate, not great.
not great.
Um
I mean, even then thereafter, it's Browns Patriots. The only 3 games I'd say worth four. I guess there's 4 games worth watching if you're really that interested. Bears Ravens. We're gonna get into that game. Bills Panthers. That's a game I want to talk about right now. Um,
mm,
this is a test. Well, unfortunately, I'd say this is a test for Bryce Young. Bryce Young is hurt and will not be playing in this game. Otherwise, I'd be very interested to see what the outcome is going to be.
yeah, not a great spot for the Panthers here. I mean, I don't
No.
think it changes it too much with the Bills coming off a bye anyway, if Bryce Young plays.
Yeah, and after
Or
back to
Wirtz,
back,
who was playing in this game, but
yeah, after back to
um,
back losses makes things a little bit more tough.
yeah, back-to-back losses, bye week. Uh, I think Bills are going to be ready to play in this one.
Yeah, and they need to be because going into next week they have the Chiefs, so you definitely need to get it
Right,
right here.
right. Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd like this to be a little bit more of a competitive matchup.
Maybe. I don't know.
If
Again,
the
you know my
Panthers
thoughts
are
on
at
the
home,
Panthers. I'm not
yeah,
totally buying it. They
that's
struggled
fair.
last week too. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not buying into this little 3-game win streak that they got going on right now, or 2-game win streak. 3 games? 3
Three
games?
games. Three
3
games.
games, yeah. I'm not taking too much stock into it.
Yeah.
Giants Eagles would be an interesting game. However,
Giants Eagles, I'm
this.
actually gonna talk about.
Oh, you are going for it. Yeah.
I am going
Well,
for
I'm
it.
just gonna
I mean,
say ahead of
we'll
time.
share our thoughts.
Yeah, I just don't agree from the
That,
jump. Let's let you know there.
that's fair.
Um, any other of the 1 o'clock games that we want to even address right now?
I mean, the only other one would be the Patriots Browns, and the Patriots are on the roll of the century, and that's just gonna
Yeah, they're on a
continue
heater
there.
right now. Yeah. I
Dylan
am
Gabriel's
curious.
gonna get eaten alive in Foxborough.
That's true. I do want to see how Mac looks. Mac. What? Drake May. I am not doing well. We said this before we started
Yes.
recording. I am running on minimal sleep. Yeah, Drake May looks against Brown's
Better
defense
competition.
that's
Yeah,
that's
little
been
harder.
playing
but
well this year.
yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Moving
aside
to those
from
4 o'clock
that,
games, you got the Bucks
yeah.
against the Saints. Bucks looking for a get-right game after a tough loss against the Detroit Lions.
Mhm.
And then the Titans Colts, which right now that's 14.5 points, and I still don't think that's enough.
Yeah.
It's just the Colts are that team this year, and it's
Mhm.
insane how good they are. And now you get to
Yeah.
play the Titans this week, and it's just good loving right now for them.
Yeah, the Colts are living easy right now.
Yeah.
And Titans, man, dude, they just throw in the towel. It's just
They waved that white flag last week. They have
I
nothing else to
know.
give.
No fight.
No.
Had some fight and then decided never mind.
Yeah. All right. Last game here, Chiefs Commanders. Again, this is another game that would have been interesting on paper, but James
Mhm.
Daniels is out for precautionary reasons, and Jacoby Brissett's starting again. Oh, Marcus. Is
Marcus
it
Mariota.
Jacoby? Yeah, Jacoby's
No,
on.
Mariota Brissett.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we're both struggling today.
As you can see, I'm not in my usual setting. This is a new
Yeah.
place. But yeah, Marcus Mariota back in the gun. So we'll see what that game looks like. However, going into Kansas City, it's not going to be a fun game for Washington.
No. No, that's a rough spot.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody else even playing in this game? Is there official word on
Terry is playing.
Terry McLaurin?
Terry's
Terry
playing.
McLaurin is playing. Is Debo playing?
Out. Debo's out. I'm
Like
90% sure Debo's out.
just tough sledding for the Commanders this year.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into picks. Little recap of last week. Again, tough week for me last week. Only finishing with 5 points. Both of our underdog picks were horrendous, but
Yeah, there was nothing. To
we were on
there.
the same side of the Lions. Got that one. I was on Chargers. You were on Colts. I was on Jags. You were on Rams. Just bad picks on
Mhm.
my end. And then we were both on the Falcons, and they decided to lay an egg. So that leaves us right now. You got a 6-point lead. Took the lead back here,
Yeah,
86 to 80.
Yeah, looking to build on that this week, so we'll see how
Yeah,
that
gonna
goes.
do a little comeback here. All right, so which game you want to start with here?
Let's start with Cowboys Broncos.
All right. What side do you want on this one?
I am on the Cowboys. I
Mhm.
think the Broncos have run into a little bit of luck here late. Yes, you were going up against a bad defense. However, you let the Giants get up big on you last week, and you
Mhm.
were barely able to score 33 points in the fourth. You're facing a much better offense this week, who, if you let get up on you, I don't think you're catching them. And Bo Nix has just played atrociously this season. Just watching the games. Like, yes, like his stats look fine, but actually watching him play is a different story. So I'm on the Cowboys for that
Yeah,
reason.
I'm with you on that. I think this is a letdown spot for the Broncos here,
especially after that big win last week.
Yeah, I mean, out of nowhere scoring 33 points to come back in that game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Everything going on with the Demarius Thomas, like Ring of Honor. This is such a letdown spot here. Javante Williams revenge game,
I'm just
maybe,
saying
maybe.
potentially. I'm with it.
But yeah, no, I'm with you. I like the Cowboys in this spot, even in Denver. Um, yeah, just it feels too much
Good.
of a
Yeah.
yeah, like just regression this week.
hmm
All right, let's go. Niners Texans. Who you got?
So I have the Niners. Texans are without Nico Collins this week. You might be without Christian Kirk. They don't have a run game, and now they don't have a pass game. If you can't get the offense going, you can't win that football game because you're going up against a much, much better coached team. And they've shown, regardless of who's healthy and playing, they're going to win games. So I'm on the Niners.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you too. I don't really want to be, but I keep fading the Niners, and it's
And
just not working.
yeah, I'm just letting it happen
They
this week.
just keep winning games, and
Listen, if I have to pick them for them to lose, so be it. But
yeah, honestly, I'll
it
take
just
it at this
it
point.
just doesn't
I'll
feel
start
like this
buying in.
is yeah, it just doesn't feel like this is a spot for the Texans.
Mm. Yeah, it's. I mean, again, the Texans that offense just looks horrendous.
Looks so bad.
It's
There's
just
and nothing's getting it going.
I know, yeah. I mean, that offensive line is so bad. So
hmm
bad. Um, but I don't know. In theory, again, like no Bosa, no Fred Warner. It's
Yeah,
like Texans. I mean, I think Texans are favored in this.
they
Yeah,
are. They're a
Texans
point and a
are.
half.
Yeah, I just doesn't.
Doesn't equate to what I feel.
Yeah, on both sides of it. Just like two really underwhelming teams that I feel like should have the same record, but
They don't.
they don't, and it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. Bears
Well, Bears
Ravens.
Ravens.
I
I
who
mean,
do who do you got? I know who
I,
you got, but just go for it.
yeah. I mean, I have to. Have to win this game. I mean, it is stressful still. Lamar was a full participant yesterday, but was running the scout team,
Yeah.
which is, you know, makes you a little bit nervous there,
hmm
because that usually leans towards Pro Bowl quarterback Snoop Huntley getting the
Just
start tomorrow.
just a beautiful, beautiful man. I hate it.
What a guy. Um, but I, I feel like if Lamar is even 80%, he's going to play just because it's him.
Yeah.
Um, but if he's not going to play in this game, like there's something really wrong with that hamstring.
Yeah, it might be more than just the hamstring.
Yeah, like
At that point. Yeah.
that's really scary then.
Yeah. Um, I'm on the Bears for kind of the same reasons that you just said. You're on the Ravens.
Yeah.
If I mean, even if Lamar is healthy, I how healthy is that? Because you expected him to be 100% coming into this week, fully participating,
Mm,
and he hasn't been. He hasn't been a full participant yet. So I think that already is wary for me because typically you're going to be full participant Friday to be a go for Sunday, and he
mm.
wasn't. So I'm curious to see how
Well,
that's
he
going to.
was a full go on Friday. He was just
He was,
not running with the ones.
which is a
That's
worry.
yeah.
Yeah. And then on top of that, you have the inconsistent play on the offense side of the ball, not getting that run game going. And then you look at the defensive side of the ball, whether it be injuries or just the atrocious play.
Mhm.
So you
Yeah,
just kind of
and
you just kind of need to see them come together, and this is a bad spot for that to happen this week.
yeah, and to add to your side of it there too, like another report came out that the team is frustrated with Todd Monken and the play calling,
Interesting.
where they felt like they had like players stayed anonymous, but um, said that they felt that they had the talent to
Hmm.
still win games even
Hmm.
without Lamar, but Monken was quick to pull the trigger to abandon game plan, and odd play calling was referred to, confusing play calling, didn't understand anything that was going on there.
Yeah.
So not great vibes. So please, Lamar, come back, help everyone right the ship, and stop all this insanity, please, for the love of God. The dude has been masking it for years.
Yeah.
Um, but as of right now, this is just the season from hell.
Mm.
But I'll
It's
still pick him.
yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Exactly. I'm not gonna pick against him.
All right.
And then let's go to
Big game
Sunday
of the
night.
week. Who do you got? I'll let you go.
I mean,
You have to. Yeah.
I have the Packers. Come on now.
Yeah. 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 That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, even after last week, um, you know, it is Mike Tomlin, the up and down. You know, you lose last week on Thursday night. Now you're a home dog, so this is the perfect spot for um, Mike Tomlin. I just don't think that there's enough on the defensive side. Packers have too many playmakers, um, and they're young and all move well. And the Steelers secondary is old and slow,
Okay. Okay.
even though they are physical.
Okay. Nice.
So
I'm on the
that's
Steelers.
my quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
figured.
I have a couple more points. So Steelers run defense since Derek Harmon came back in week 3 has been top 5 in the NFL. Without the Packers run offense, their passing offense is abysmal. So when you kind of get that two combination there, it's not as pretty. And then you said they have playmakers. The only playmakers they currently have really right now is Romeo Dobbs. Michael Golden has been a little bit of a letdown. Jaden Reed still
That's fair.
hurt. Christian Watson still hurt. Tucker Kraft might be healthy. But at the end of the day, if you stop the run, you stop the pass. So that's kind of what I'm looking at there. That was the issue last week. They couldn't stop Chase Brown to save their life. And then looking at, like you said, Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin, Sunday Night Football is almost a lock. It's almost always on his side. And then what really is the key factor here, the Packers haven't won in Pittsburgh since Bart Starr was their starting quarterback.
That's insane.
It is insane. So,
That's bananas.
and I don't think that changes this weekend.
That's fair.
Yeah, regardless of anything that the Packers might have going for them, regardless of Micah Parsons on the defensive side of the ball. They played the Browns 2 weeks ago. They schemed Myles Garrett out of it perfectly. So I foresee that similar kind of game plan to Micah Parsons, and then outside of Parsons, I think they can beat them over the middle. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Packers are like running away with this one, um, by
I
any
don't
stretch of
think,
the imagination.
and I don't think
But
that's the case on the flip either. I don't think the Steelers are running away. I think because Steelers always play close games. It's just
right,
their motto. They don't blow people out.
no,
Unfortunately, for my short lifespan.
no. Everything's always close.
Yeah.
It's always fun like that.
No, it's not.
All right.
It's terrible.
Yeah, again, this is just like a really boring week.
It
Who do you
is.
got for
It's
your
terrible.
underdog this week?
I kind of mentioned it briefly there. I went
Hmm.
Giants, Eagles. Um, I took a look at all the games and I didn't come across one that really interested me except this one. So Giants are 7.5 point underdogs. I like that spot a little bit there more than some of the other games. Um, just because they surprised the Eagles a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago on Thursday Night Football. And Giants coming off a painful loss in Denver. I think they're kind of wanting another chance at this to go 2-0 on the Eagles. So I like them to make it competitive and at least cover.
That's fair. I am just concerned in the sense that because they won a couple weeks ago in New York, this is
It's
in
also
Philly.
fair.
Uh, that place is going to be hell for the
Place is
Giants.
place is always hell.
Always hell, but like even more so.
Yeah,
Like it's going to be an uglier side of Philly than usual. um,
I've seen it. It's not
that's
pretty.
my only concern with that game because I did think about that, but I was just like, man, this just feels like a Sirianni spot where they're just gonna like figure everything out for a week
Hmm.
randomly
Yeah,
and make everybody think that they're back. But yeah, I don't love it.
yeah.
It's
It's a weird
it's a
spot.
stay away from me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's a
it
weird
is a good
spot.
number, but like it feels like a stay away for me.
I get
Um
it.
I on the other hand, I'm going back to the well because I feel like I kind of got mildly cheated on this one
It's
last
it's
week.
it's not a good idea. Don't do it.
It's not the Jets. Don't worry.
Oh, thank God.
Not doing that one. Not doing that one. No, I don't even know what to make of any of that now.
Yeah.
But I am going with the Saints plus 4.5 against the Bucks in New Orleans. Hurt Bucks team right now. It's the only one that I could even wrap my head around.
Yeah.
If I'm
I
being
mean,
completely honest
these
with you.
lines are just too crazy this week.
Yeah, it's a lot of ugly.
Yeah.
So that is the one underdog that I genuinely can like that I can actually see winning
Hmm.
because everything else is gross. Very gross.
Yeah.
Again, just like the spot in New Orleans, those games are always tight.
Yeah. On the flip side, I think Baker's gonna just look to win this game, even if he has to do it himself.
Yeah, that's the downside
Hmm.
to picking against the Bucks here, but I don't know. I don't hate it. And again,
Fair.
compared to everything else,
There's
it's
not a lot to like.
yeah, in a shit week. This is
Yeah,
this
man.
is a tough one.
It's
All
a, it's
right.
a rough one here.
Yeah, no, this is not a fun one to record even, honestly. Like this is
Oh,
tough.
oh, Lamar's out. Just announced.
Cool. Cool. Also helps in one of my fantasy leagues that I have Lamar and Jaden Daniels in.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I have a lot of bad leagues, so it's a
Yeah.
rough week here.
Rough go of it here.
All right.
All right, well, let's get into picks. Speaking of more depressing things, just a god awful week last week. Been riding high all year.
You get
Well,
had
not riding high, but like having a good
compared to
run,
last
and
year,
then
had a good
yeah, compared to
had a
last
good
year.
year.
But we had a last year week this
Mm-hmm.
past week,
Mm-hmm.
just bad everywhere. 0-5. I didn't think I could actually do that
You were
right
due.
now. Thank you for
You're
the
welcome.
positive vibes. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
Hey,
Um,
there's a 5-0 week in your future.
yeah, I mean, well, we'll at least start with the one that we were both on, which was the Raiders plus 11.5, and then that was
That was
just
never close.
couldn't have been more wrong.
Yeah.
Um, Jags plus 3 against the Rams. That game went sideways immediately. Um, Saints plus 4.5 against the Bears. Again, feel like I was on the right side of that. I don't feel bad about that pick and had a chance to cover. And then Radler throws a terrible pick at the end of that game to kill that one. Titans plus 7 against the Patriots. Again, I feel like I was on the right side. It's not going to scare me from doing something like that again. And that game was close until Drake May connects with Booty on a deep ball at the end of the first half, and Titans just rolled over after that. And then the Jets plus 1.5 against the Panthers. 13-6 game. Tyrod Taylor. You just needed to score once
Yeah,
to help me on that.
it's kind of telling me that there's more issues with that team than the players. It's more so some of that. A lot of it is also with the coaching staff.
Yeah. And that's just going sideways. So we're 18 and 17 on the year. Still have a winning record, thankfully. But got to do some work to get back on this one. So a couple games that we already talked about here. Saints plus 4.5 against the Bucks. The underdog pick. We're going to ride with it at the 4.5 there. You and I are both on the Cowboys. Cowboys plus 3.5. That half-point hook, I love that. But I really like the Cowboys in that spot just outright. And then Packers Steelers. I like the Packers in this game, but Steelers plus 3. I mean, even if it's a push, a field goal, Tomlin home underdog, it's going to be a close game. One way or the other. I don't think the Packers are running away with this, even though I'd like them to win. I do like the Steelers to cover. And then 2 heavy favorites. I'm riding Kirk Chains this week. Taking the Falcons minus 7.5. I think the Dolphins are broken spiritually,
very much
emotionally. This would be hysterical if Kirk Cousins is the one to end Mike McDaniel's time in Miami. Also, after last week, bounce back game, back home, I like the Falcons in that spot to kind of win going away. Big number, but I'll take it. And then another heavy favorite here. I had to find some favorites because last week we went all dogs and it was bad. And it's been the year of the favorites, and I said that even going into those picks, I was like, I have all underdogs, and I don't think that's good. I didn't mean for that to happen, and that's just kind of what happened. I don't know. And it was bad. But Bills minus 7 against the Panthers. Bills off a bye. Panthers riding a little bit of a heater. No Bryce Young.
Nothing's set up for them to win this week.
No, I don't
remotely well.
And I don't buy the Panthers at all.
Yeah, no.
So, I think this one could get out of hand.
Yeah, just a bad spot for them to.
Even in Carolina, that doesn't concern me. So, there we are. Bounce back week. Kind of need it.
Yeah, don't we all?
For vibes. I really don't have anything else. This is an ugly week.
Not a lot to talk about. Just a couple of quick notes. I'm sure we'll get this all wrong, and we'll have a lot of talking points on Tuesday.
Probably. That's probably what's going to end up happening. It's just going to be an insane week of football for no reason at all. The witching hour is going to be electric. Who knows?
Just one of them.
No more. Yeah, that's why I'm wearing Orioles and Capitals right now. I don't want to talk about Baltimore anymore. They're hurting me.
It's okay, buddy. They can't hurt you.
They can, and they do. Often.
Oh, they are. They have plenty of times. All right. That's all I got.
All right. Yeah, let's get out of here. This is a quick one.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right.